everyone. This is my Mama Said. It's Saturday. I was sitting here watching some football, college football, and I had some things on my mind. And so I was talking to someone about basically after breakups and things like that. And so they were like, "Well, are you going to date again?" And so I've dated one or two people here and there, and I decided, people saying, well, you should just take time out, just try to get to know yourself and just try to see, things, whatever, just reinvent you and just find you again. And at first I was like, no, but then I decided, yeah, I think I need to do that. So I decided to go ahead and try to just, I'm back in school and trying to get my thing on and trying to, further my career. I can make more money. And so I basically, I was in a long-term relationship. I was in a relationship for almost 5 years, but we had been knowing each other for 10, and he was like my best friend, and I truly love him. I think I love him more than I've loved anyone, but I had to decide between him or me, and it was just a really terrible situation, and I know it hurt him when we broke up, but it hurt me too. He had a child, and I just felt like things were unevenly set for us. Hi, Kenneth Scott. So I just felt like, okay, so hey, I felt like, how you doing tonight? Did you enjoy some football today? Hope you watched one of your favorite teams. My team was Michigan. I'm a Michigan girl, even though I'm here in the South. I'm Michigan State's me, and so I'm a Michigan girl. I was watching Michigan and State. Well, Michigan lost, but State won, so I'm all right with that. Yeah, but so I hope you guys had a good football day. Tomorrow's pro football. That's my thing though, pro football. I'm a Lions fan, all day Lions. And I know y'all gonna say, you follow Lions. Yes, I do follow Lions. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you say. Don't talk about my Lions, all right? Don't talk about my Lions. I don't play that game. So anywho, my son sent me a text trying to talk about my Lions, but I had to tell him, don't be talking about my Lions. Don't do that. So, anyway, as I was saying, his child's mom, they set some kind of arrangement up to where he was getting his child every weekend. I don't know. Tell me, am I being selfish? Because I wanted to spend time with him too, and I felt like, okay, we're in a relationship. It should be able to be balanced. Because I had kids, but my kids were bigger and basically almost grown, and his child was small, and so I felt like, okay, we can work this out. Well, it didn't work out because he would go pick his child up on a Friday, and then Saturday he'd have her all day, and then take her back early Sunday morning. Well, my whole thing was this: I wouldn't see him till Sunday, later on in the evening, maybe about 5, 6 o'clock. Excuse me. Her mom was able to get Friday night with her man, and Saturday, all day Saturday and Saturday night with her man. They can go out to dinner, have a good time, chill, whatever. While I was spending time with her kid every weekend. There would be every weekend, and which I didn't do every weekend. I just didn't, because I've already raised my kids. I've already done that. Being a stepmom, I had no issue with it. She's a really great kid. She's really smart. And I liked her a lot. I really care for her. She's really smart. She's really bright. We used to laugh all the time. But I felt like it should have been an even situation, to where she was with mom and she was with me, and not just with, with him. It should be a situation where it was even. And it wasn't even, and I wouldn't see him maybe in the week, during the week he might come like maybe once or twice through the week, because I worked till 12 o'clock. So he would come like after I got off work or whatever, like about 1 o'clock in the morning, 12:31. He would come over and spend the night. So it's basically like a late night creep. To me, it started feeling like you was a late night creep, and it wasn't like more like a relationship. And so I barely saw him, and I just started feeling resentful. I got so very resentful of the whole situation. I mean, I was like, I wasn't mad, but I was hurt. And you know how you can feel this heavy weight on your chest from the stresses of being in a relationship where it's so uneven. Like you want to be with that person and you want to spend time with that person, but you can't spend time with that person because that person has no time for you. That's where I was. He had no time for me. And so I was just going through a thing about how, I guess about that not having time for me kind of thing. And so I just kind of, I broke up with him because after a while I stopped going to his house, and then I stopped just, after I stopped going to his house, and then I was like, well, you come see me when you see me, when you want to see me. And then eventually I just was like, what's the point of this? I just kind of gave up, I guess. And that's where we were, or I gave up. But he's still my best friend. I mean, he's like my best friend in the world. And like I said, I don't think I loved any man as much as I loved him, but I don't know. He's my best friend. And then now that he's seeing somebody else, it's like we just kind of really grew apart after that. And I guess they say best pussy is new pussy. I guess that's true then, because he got him some new, and he just pretty much was like, screw you and the little boat you rode in on, and bye. And I was like, well, damn, he was still, when I was seeing someone, he came over to visit me. I never said, hey, you can't come visit because so-and-so may come by. I never did that to him. He did that to me with her. He was like, well, no, you can't come by because she might come. I'm like, dude, I never denied you access to me, even before we got together, and you were just my friend, and you were coming over, and I was in a different place. And before we got together, I never told you couldn't come over. Not one time did I tell him, oh no, you can't come because so-and-so is on his way. Oh no, you can't come over here. I'm busy. Oh, I don't want to make them mad or whatever. I was like, you're my friend, and you come over, they gonna have to understand. But he didn't give me the same courtesy, and I got kind of upset about, well, I got more than upset. I got mad. I was mad as shit, and I got to cussing, and I got to cussing him out, and he just stopped communicating with me altogether. He stopped talking to me, period, because he was basically like, fuck you, I got new pussy and I don't need you. And that's basically what he did. He pretty much did that, which made me even madder. And I don't know, I just stopped talking to him. But, because I loved him, and I try to make sure we have a relationship, because I've been knowing him for 10 years or so. And, I miss my friend. And sometimes you have to just humble yourself and just say, you know what? You doing what you do, and I'm just going to let it be like that. But I guess the relationship and the love side is only a one-sided thing on my side, because I guess the only person who loves somebody, loved each other in this relationship is me, because he really didn't, he still, like I said, doesn't communicate with me. I'm still reaching out saying, hey, I'm sorry for whatever, and let's build our friendship back. Friendship, at least friendship, And he's just basically like, whatever. And whatever. So I guess it's just a one-sided friendship again. And so I guess, I'm just going to have to just let him go on about his way, because he really ain't trying to be friends with me. And he's pretty much letting me know that right off the bat. And so I'm not gonna, I don't suggest anyone press someone or try to force someone to be in a relationship with you or a friendship with you that they don't want to be. If they don't want to be in a friendship with, have a friendship with you, and don't want a relationship with you, just kind of, and they showing it they don't want to, and they talking about. I had a person who advised me, well, if you really love them and you want them back, or you want them back in your life, you have to humble yourself and you have to just keep trying. And I guess I probably could do that and just take it, because I did break up with him. But why would you force someone to be with you? It's like you're trying to force them to want to love you the way you love them. And if they do, they do. And if they don't, they just don't. Why would you force that? I don't get it. I don't know why a person would force it. I'm not going to force anything. So right now I'm just going to just take my time and just chill. I mean, like I said, I talked to a couple of guys here and there, and just one or two here and there. And I went out on a date once or twice. My ex is trying to get back with me. He's really trying to, but I'm not trying to go back down that road. I gave that man 16 years of marriage. I'm not giving him one more year, no more time. And I care about him a lot, but I just can't do it. I love me, and me don't want to do that. me no. So and I'm not even taking a vow of celibacy like people. You aren't getting any? No, I'm not. And I'm not, because I don't want to. I'm waiting till the right guy. I don't want to be out here just sleeping with some people just to be sleeping with some people. I am not that woman. I am not she. I can't just sleep and lay up with some dude. People can just lay up with people and just have sex with any old random. I'm just no random chick. I am no random chick. I am special. I am very special. And those who have been with me knows that. And not all of them are mature enough to even handle it. I have expectations. And they ain't even really that high, but they're high enough where I expect you as a man to be the man. You can't take days off with me. There's no days off being the man. Okay? You can't take days off. If you're the man, you stay the man. You be the man all the time. There are no days off with this girl. I don't take days off being your woman. Trust me, I'm going to be ride or die 24/7. I will not take days off. I don't expect you to take days off being my man. No days off. No. And so basically, that's my mama said, is basically on just taking time out and just evaluating your relationships and seeing how things were, and whether, are you really, how did things go? What's the reason why you really broke up? And is it worth going back to that? They're saying getting your man back. I've seen tons of videos about getting your man back and getting your woman back. Is it worth that? Do you really think that it'll be different the second time around? Ask yourself that. Is it really something that's going to change the second time around? Do you think that you've changed enough to make things different the second time? How much time have you taken to change you, to make you better? Because sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it takes years. You have to evaluate who you are. I sat back and evaluated. Sometimes I'm a bit bitchy. Yeah, I am. I ain't gonna deny it. Sometimes I can get angry and scream and yell and curse and act a fool. I try not to do it in public. My ex claimed that I did, and I don't do that in public. Now I will get upset with you and won't speak to you, but I ain't gonna ride you out in public. No, I don't do that. I ain't gonna do that. Now I might say something to you, and then I'll just be quiet. But when we get to the car, yeah, then I'm gonna give it to you. But no, I'm just saying, just take time and think about it. Just take time and think about it. They don't want to be with you. They just don't want to be with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They don't care about you. They just don't. You got to care about you enough. You got to love you enough to say, you know what? I love me enough to bow out. I love me. I love me. Nobody else gonna. My mom always told me, ain't nobody gonna love you like you love yourself. And she's right. Because I love me way more than I love anybody else. And I tell them to their face. I told him and I told others. I love me way more than I love you, sucker. So, guess who's gonna lose on this one? You, not me. I always win with me. Well, that was my mama said. Tell me what you think about that. Some of my thoughts, and tell me if I'm on the right space or the right side of things. If I'm on the wrong side, tell me. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I'm not too old to know better. I'm not too old to think differently. So just tell me what you think. All right? All right. Thank you for watching.